Hey friends, let's talk about puppy potty training. Now I know I've done potty training videos before. I've shown the step-by-step and how to use the crate, how to take the puppy out to the potty spot. But as many of you know, I work with families with all size dogs, but I do have a big clientele who get puppies who end up with dogs like this. You know, the little fluffy, cute, hypoallergenic type. Lots of oodles of doodles. And there is a myth out there that small dogs are harder to potty train or doodle dogs are harder to potty train than flat-haired dogs or full-size dogs. In my experience, that's not true. But here's the reality. People think that little dogs are harder to train because, in my opinion, people aren't using their crates enough. Now, what do I mean by that? When your puppy is brand new, it needs to be, and we're talking 8 to 10 weeks when you bring it home, that puppy, just like a newborn baby, needs to be spending the vast majority of its time in its cozy crate. The reason for that is it needs to have quiet and rest in order to grow and for its brain to develop, but also that crate, which of course you want to have just the right size, or use a divider if you've gotten a crate for the size that the puppy will eventually be. The crate needs to be super small and snug so the dog can stand up and turn around, but not go to one end and lift its leg or eliminate it all in its crate. Is using a crate and having your puppy in the crate for the vast majority of the time when it comes home mean? Absolutely not. Using your crate is the foundation for having a successful experience bringing a new puppy home. Really, truly, of 24 hours in a day, a brand new puppy, when it comes home, and let me tell you, that puppy is having a little bit of a trauma because you've taken it, as all puppies get taken, away from its mother and away from its litter mates and away from all of the house and the smells that it knows. That puppy is going to have security in getting to know its new home and world by slowly and carefully expanding its small world, which is the crate, into a larger world, which in many cases is a bit of a space in an X-pen, into a single room of your house. But this all happens over weeks and months. In the very first days, you need to keep that puppy in the crate, except for when you've taken it out to take it to potty, to take it to play and train, take it to potty again, and to give it food and water. That puppy should not be doing any free roaming in your house. The only time that your puppy should be dancing around your house is when you are completely and directly supervising it, which means the person that took the puppy out of the crate absolutely needs to have its eyes on that puppy 100% of the time. Not, oh, I just have to run off to the bathroom. Not, oh, just let me look down at my cell phone and send some text back to some people. When you have taken that puppy out of its crate, you have to be 100% committed to following through and using some food to get engagement from that puppy so the puppy can learn about you, the puppy can learn about itself, and the puppy can learn that it wants to pay attention to you. If you do that, that puppy does not have an opportunity to have accidents in your house. So remember, when you first bring your puppy home, for days and weeks at a time, that puppy is going to be taken out of the crate, go immediately out to the potty spot. If it doesn't potty, you bring it back, you put it back in the crate for 15 more minutes. Believe me, having the room to move around when it hasn't had the room to move around very much in its crate is going to trigger its need to eliminate. Take it back out, the puppy goes, you praise the puppy, you reward the puppy for going in the right place, which is outside the house, not inside. And then your puppy is empty, so you have some play and training interaction. You're not teaching it to sit right now. You're not teaching it to down right now. You're not teaching it anything formal. You're just using the puppy's food to get engagement with you. Then, before you put it back in the crate, you pick it up, you take it back out to the potty spot. It might go again. If it does, praise it again. But then you take the puppy and put it back in its crate. And that puppy needs time in its crate. Of 24 hours, that puppy needs to be in its crate when it's only 8 to 10 weeks old. Between 19 and 21 of those hours, not consecutively, obviously, but you are taking it out of the crate and interacting with it, giving it its food by hand, and taking it and showing it exactly where the potty spot is. And of course, having some snuggle and cuddle time. If you're holding your puppy in your lap for a few minutes and you know that it's already gone, it's not going to eliminate, it's not going to potty on you. So don't put your dog down on the floor of your house unless you are right there on the floor doing some engagement exercises with it. And that's how you potty train a small dog. They're not harder to potty train than other dogs. People are just less consistent with small dogs because they don't want to use their crate enough, and small dogs are easier to pick up. Sometimes they go more often than big dogs, but the truth of the matter is all puppies start small, and puppies can learn very efficiently to be potty trained, but it's entirely up to the humans who are structuring the puppies' lives. It's your job and you can do it. So get a schedule in place, use your crate, don't feel bad about it at all because you are doing the very thing that your puppy needs you to do in order for it to learn how to successfully live inside a human household. You got this.